Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
Hank is neutral, because you went way
Oh
down.
god, why does that have to remind me of the... Oh, I'm sorry.
If I don't get a content ID from that music.
I'm sorry.
It's fake. It's not gonna happen.
I do feel
Well,
bad.
maybe you can make him feel better. Debrief.
I'm gonna look at this magazine first.
Did people just leave their fucking like electronic magazines just out on benches and shit?
Well, it's not like they need it.
Sentry.
Ooh.
What happened to the man of the century?
So, yeah, this is the guy that invented androids.
Oh,
Disappeared.
interesting.
Oh.
He metaphorically disappeared.
Oh, hey.
didn't
He started in
literally
2018.
I was about to say.
They think he's living somewhere in the outskirts of Detroit.
Markets predict war.
Wasn't there already a war happening?
No, we're on
Oh.
the verge of World War III, hun.
Oh. Okie
Well-
dokie.
Yeah, of course you could leave that around. Because then, some cleaner android will just walk by and scoop it up, take it off, they'll reprogram it, put on, the next news.
Yeah, it looks like this is gonna be your chance to maybe.
I don't know. I've been just messing up with Hank so bad. Alright.
You got him up to warm. Got him up to warm quicker than most people I've seen.
Nice
play.
view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
Before what?
I'll take the
You
bait.
said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
You can't put two and two together, you robot?
Right.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
I always do.
Androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just
That's
you?
what I was about to
think
be. I
it's
was
just
like,
him.
I saw a photo of a child.
alright, I'm going there.
All right.
Damn it! See, I'm
It was
doing
your son.
terrible.
Right?
You're just making him feel bad. It's okay.
It's not
His name
okay.
was Cole.
It's still warming up to you.
Literally not. It went down.
And he's not warm anymore.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The deviants have nothing in common.
Except they're all
different
being
models,
attacked.
Produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
There you go.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God.
Except it's a
Fuck, what's this world coming?
god for an android would be something logical.
Yeah.
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Those two girls,
Gave me almost a
just
no
wanted to
shit
be
Sherlock
together.
look.
they really seemed in love.
You seem troubled, Lieutenant. I didn't think machines could have such an effect on you.
What
I don't know
about
if that's
you,
what I
Connor?
wanted to say, but okay.
You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
You know exactly what I am. In any case, I don't see how that's relevant to the investigation.
Did you feel anything when that girl killed herself, Connor? Or did you just not give a shit one way or the other?
I was just executing instructions. I did what I had to do.
Uh-oh.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
Well,
Why would I be afraid?
What'll happen if I pull this
Didn't
trigger?
like that.
ah!
Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
You know you're not going to shoot me, Lieutenant. You're just trying to provoke a reaction. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappoint you.
You think you're
God dang it! I told you! I'm terrible with Hank!
always one step ahead, huh?
You're picking like the least human responses. What he wants are human-like responses.
How do I know you're not?
Defying is human.
I self-test regularly. I know what I am and what I am
Like,
not.
right? Being defiant is human. I picked defy.
I'm off the path.
Where are you going?
Get drunker. I need to think.
I think answering yes to "Am I afraid to die" would be a more human answer to that.
Yes, because at that point, you're showing that there's a self-preservation to your own programming, which gives you the relation of my experiences are my soul, I don't want to lose that experience. And Hank would be like, it's thinking more human-like, that's good,
Okay.
I can relate to this.
But from what I was analyzing, neutral would have been that answer of I'm a robot, I don't care. No, to me, I thought was going to be I recognize that I have a life, but I can't live in fear because I must do my job. Like, to me...
You're thinking too logical for a Frenchman trying to write Android game about slavery and becoming human.
Like, recognizing that I'm not afraid to die is recognizing that you can die.
Hank is placated, so I guess he didn't shoot Connor? Is that like the other option?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If you were under neutral, like you were really bombing it, he would have shot you right
I
there.
am really bombing it. Where are you guys going?
Give you some level of comfort. From this point on, and then, you're going to be running into more and more oddly written lines, where it literally is... Like, I know you've played games like this before, where... Alright, so Ace is coming in through the doorway, and he looks upset. And you can have an option of, give Ace a soda. And you would be like, I want to give him a soda to make him feel good. But the game is going to be like, you pick up the soda and then throw it at his face, and you're like, have a soda, fucker.
Okay,
That's going to happen in this game more and more the
agree.
later on you go down here, and there's really shitty context. It will give you one single word, and the action for that word is not what that word describes what the action is.
It seems like that is worse with the Connor ones. Everything else, like for Marcus and Kara, seemed pretty straightforward.
Yes.
But like you've done a ton of them where it's like you thought you hit the right thing, and then he says something that's completely like...
Do you know why that is? Because...
It was written by a Frenchman?
No, because Connor and Hank, when it comes to the acting portion, they went off rails with it. But the in-game decision was scripted and was programmed, and that was done by a completely different team following David Cage's book.
Yeah.
So just to warn you, the very, very, very climax of the story for Hank and Connor, you're going to get a bunch of fucky answers just like that. There's one thing that will save you if you manage to pull it off, and I'm going to just outright say, without spoiling it, you got it. You have key elements now. The only thing that will fail you is your own memory of certain details.
Yeah.
Something that will help you is, since you've been keeping Connor alive, your memories are not being distorted because the more Connor dies...
I didn't think about that.
I didn't either.
Yes, when I watched other people play this, almost every single chapter, Connor died.
Yeah.
And when you get to a certain specific point in the game, Connor tries to remember something, but the memories are garbled because he's been having to have his memory re-wiped and re-uploaded over and over again.
Data
And
corruption.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you actually benefit for staying longer. So you've been doing the investigation
That's
portions
funny.
and the survivability portions down very well. And you were doing the Hank moments very well because I watched you get him to warm in the beginning of the game. I haven't seen people get warm with him until this point, and even then when they get to this point, they don't have all the information they had because they suck at the investigating part.
Yeah. Last bit of advice, try not to overthink how a suicidal drunk cop would react to something.
I can't.
Try to think like a suicidal drunk cop.
I can't. I think like Connor. I do. Like, if we're talking about, like...
Are you an android?
Different types of cops, I think like Connor cop. I don't think like Hank cop.
Videos from Samurai Pixel Cats are made possible by these wonderful patrons: Royal Crown Cola, and viewers like you.